Pull your hat down tighter, Western sporting fans. Letterbuck Pro Services, Southern Western Trails, Episode 5 is ready, straight out of the chute with another Western sports athlete. This episode, we sit down one of the greatest bull riders Australia's ever produced, Mark Sparrow Brennan, who has won so many titles, all the way from juniors to open titles, that started at the age of 10 till he was 38 years of age. We'll learn how, why he had so much success in his career. He is also the owner of Mavericks Westerwear and supports Western sports through business. Episode 5 is brought to us by, and please like all these businesses' social media pages, MLR Equine Supplies, distributor of Sundowner Trailers, Kelly Condon from Bobberg Designs, Craftsmanship Lifetime Guarantee, thanking also to Cinch Australia, Lead Don't Follow, Mavericks Western Wear, get a famous Mavericks straw today, Best in the West, Liz Speed Photography, Jamie Seckham Cutting Horses, contact Jamie and Ella today, Big Country Toys Australia, realistic, affordable and durable, Impact Gel New Zealand, 100% American made, the NZRCA is ready to entertain you for the new season. Thank you also to the supporter of Shoot 4 Rodeo Gear. Need your custom-made chaps done today. Southern Cross Extreme Cowboy Racing is back post-COVID-19. Book your photo shoot at Natwick, Tapanui. Need your next futurity horse? Contact Matt Oakley Cutting Horses. Agricultural contractor Bush Tech Limited. The Mad Bull Rodeo Club is back for the new season. Check out Facebook. We're running on Hot Spuds and Coffee will be next. Imagery Magic and an industry professional, Barking Mad Huntaway, specialising in training Huntaway pups. The Bulls of the South Island, D&J Bucking Bulls. The Pink Glider Cafe, O'Marama, New Zealand. Aerial and Sports Photography. Two Hearts, One Dream, QBRA. Need a photographer, Rodeo NZ South. Welsh Horse and Saddle, custom-made saddles and tack. Let's ride. Welcome viewers to Episode 5 of Letterbuck Pro Services of Southern Western Trails. My name is Brent Cairn, Western Sports Announcer and Music Director. Thank you to all the viewers that have liked the shows as far, and also my business page. Today we sit down with the athlete that I'm lucky enough to say I grew up watching as a kid at rodeos throughout Australia. He has been an idol to so many up-and-coming competitors, professional bull rider Mark Sparrow Brennan, who has achieved so many huge accomplishments in his chosen sport of bull riding, such as the 1999 CBR Bundaberg Rum Series Finals champion, and now is also the owner of Mavericks Western Wear. Welcome, Sparrow, to Episode 5.
Thanks, Danny.
Now, before we start there, Sparrow, we're going to tell our viewers here today, there's only actually two people that actually call you Mark in this world.
Yeah, just my mum and my wife Sandy. Pretty much everyone else has known me as Sparrow since I was probably 15, 16. Now we own Mavericks, so I've sort of got to go under the handle Mark. Seems a bit more professional.
Now, Sparrow, Western sports athletes have such extraordinary background stories that we've heard throughout the past episodes. What's your background and where did it all begin in your career?
In rodeo, my dad, he used to rodeo a little bit. He's a bareback rider and bull rider. He put me in my first calf when I was 6. I got ceremoniously knocked out and didn't go to another rodeo until I was about 10. He took me to Brennan Rodeo. I won first in the calf ride, won $50 in an engraved pen, and sort of I thought that's better than playing football, and getting paid to do something. So and really enjoyed it and went from there.
And everyone in Australia knows you as a bull rider, but you've also had success in football, and we're offered big opportunities in this field. And you also had success in Speedway. Tell us a little bit about those experiences.
Yeah, I played football from sort of under 7s until I guess about under 10, under 11. Always made the rep sides around, and then I think it was under 11s I went to Sydney with the Queensland team. We got to train with the South Sydney Rabbitohs, the A-grade team, like the NRL team, and they were impressed with what I'd done. They rang our coach and sort of proposed to him when I got a little bit older. When I was 15, 16, I was still playing football. They needed to give him a ring. So, but as luck would have it, I took on rodeo and I've enjoyed it. So.
And why bull riding offered all the opportunities you've had in your life?
I think, well, after that calf ride, a kid, 10, 11-year-old, whatever I was, and you win $50. And football, you weren't getting paid to play football back then. That and my dad was pretty. He's hard. Like if he wants you to do something, he asked me after that rodeo. He said, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to be a bull riding champion." So about 2 weeks later, he went and bought me 6 steers. Every day after school, I had to go and practice on them steers. We might go to a rodeo in Billawheeler on a Saturday. He'd drive all night. We'd go home, have a couple of hours sleep. I'd have to get on them steers again on the Sunday. But I hated it while I was doing it, but now I appreciate what he done for me, and just that and the camaraderie and rodeo's sort of like a big family. Like the people I've met and friends that I've had over the years, you know, you don't get that anywhere else.
And now your title success ranged from 1980, 81 NRA junior titles. You were the 85 Australian junior title, 86 bullock riding title, then your open bull riding achievements such as the 90, 91 NRA champion, the 97 APRA Awesome Foursome Series champion where you pocketed $20,000, then the 1999 CBR Bundaberg Rum Series finals champion, and years of finals, qualifications and a lot of associations. What out of these awards is that you're most sentimental about?
Probably the first one, the calf riding title, because I was the first ever SEQ junior champion. And then probably the last, the CBR finals. That was sort of the equivalent to the PBR, which is the PBR now. You had the top 45 bull riders in Australia, and we went to Rocky and sort of I won that, and I was really chuffed about that. But yeah, they sort of stick out the most anymore.
And how many bull rides do you think you ever won first over your career?
Oh, mate, I rode bulls. I took my pro card when I was 17. I rode until I was 37, 38. I couldn't tell you, like they. At a hazard, at a guess, maybe a couple of hundred, couple 300. I couldn't tell you, like, yeah, there was a lot.
And now you're one of the professional bull riders that's competed in successful in many different countries outside Australia, such as USA, Canada and New Zealand. When were these years, and tell us a little bit about those experiences?
I first went to New Zealand in the Christmas of 1988. I done this. The circuit over there, they rodeo around Christmas time. I was lucky enough to, the first 3 rodeos I went to over there, I won the bull ride. And, yeah, met some good guys over there. And then I went to Canada the following year in 1989. Spent a stint over there. And then I went again to the States in 92. Riding the PRCA. It was good. We sort of, me and Sandy, when I come home, we sort of looked at going back. But my son was ready to go to school. We looked at schooling in America, we didn't really like it. So, and at that stage, the CBR was just starting in Australia, and good money. And so I sort of stayed here. I made a good living out of it here. Plus, I sort of, my father had a timber business, so I worked for him, so it was pretty important that I stayed at home and helped him out. But yeah, it was good.
And I remember the CBR being such a huge hype for bull riding in Australia at that time, and the riders they had lined up were second to none, and probably one of the highest standard they've ever had in Australia we've ever seen in the sport. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's in the 1990s, like it was probably, I've talked to guys like Steve Hilton and that were around and were good bull riders, and Davey Johnson and stuff like that. And in the 90s, like, you had the Fraser brothers, you had Jack Woodall, Dan and Brandenburg, like, you know, there was, you'd go there, was top 45, you'd have probably 35, 40 guys that could win the bull ride there. The year I won the finals there, I got smashed that year. I was off 2 months. I come back, I think I fell off one bull to the finals and didn't make a shortcut. Sometimes I'd be 77 points or better. They take top 15 to the finals. You still weren't getting to the finals, you know. Like, yeah, it was good. You had to ride good. You had to draw good. It's probably the best bull riding that Australia scene. But, it's up there with what the PBR is now. So.
And if you had your time again, would there be anything you've changed or done or went in your career to achieve more in bull riding?
I don't think so, mate. A lot of guys, they say to me like you could have won this and you could have won that. I try to treat it like a business. I won a couple of titles and that. And, I tried to go to anywhere that was big money. I didn't stick to one association. It probably cost me a few titles, but at the end of the day, I sort of went there. I backed myself to go to them big rodeos and win them. And no, it's been good. I don't think I'd change anything.
Well, thank you there, Sparrow. We'll now hear from some Western sports supporting businesses.
Let's welcome Bob Berg Designs and Kelly Condon. This is your Australian-New Zealand gateway to Bob Berg Designs. They have happy customers worldwide since 1976 and they understand that every treasured item counts. And they strive to make all products as rewarding as possible with their great customer service, unbeatable prices, and with the largest selection of finest quality designs in the world, they aim to please. Their wide range of custom-made designs includes belt buckles, trophy cups, ladies and gents rings, pendants, earrings, bolo ties, hat pins, hair clips, bracelets, trophy knives, appreciation travel cups, commemorative flasks, trophy spurs, trophy stirrups, trophy holder buckles, bridal conchos and much more. Whether you're looking to have a one-off crafted piece handmade or a whole number of items crafted, Kelly can help you. Kelly is the Bob Berg Designs Australian Sales Director and she's ready to assist you at any time. You're welcome to browse their range at www.bobbergdesigns.com. You can find Kelly on Facebook or call 0458 727 844 or you can send an email to kelly.bobbergdesigns@gmail.com. Please remember to ask Kelly about their Bob Berg Trophy sponsorship. Hey, and how about this? A 50% off cubic zirconia rings. Bob Berg Designs, the home of the lifetime guarantee. Buckle up with Bob. MLR Equine are a Hunter Valley, New South Wales based and are a distributor of the USA Sundowner Trailers, Pro Cutter Mechanical Cows, Shadow Trailers and unique quality functional USA Amish made tack and training equipment, including our very own brand of Gal Steel portable tack storage saddle racks, bridle hooks, saddle trolleys and collapsible storage shelves. MLR Equine has recently launched their own brand of MLR trailers of all aluminium, USA style goosenecks with luxury living and bumper pull floats that are manufactured at our Central Coast, New South Wales workshop by a professional, experienced and passionate team dedicated to building the best trailers in Australia. Watch out for our trailers and products on the East Coast at Cutting Events in 2020 and check out our Facebook page at MLR Equine Supplies to see our unique trailers and products and view our website www.mlrequine.com.au.
Welcome back to Southern Western Trails. I'm here with professional bull rider Mark Sparrow Brennan. Giveaway time now to be in the draw for the next giveaway. Like and share the episode, also Letterbuck Pro Services, and we'll go into the draw and that will be announced and drawn on episode 6. But our winner of liking, sharing episode 4 is... Sophie Rose Amos. Congratulations, a prize pack will be coming your way soon. Make sure you like Cinch Australia page and get yourself your Cinch jeans and shirts today, and also like Kelly Condon from Bob Berg Designs Facebook page and order some of those amazing products. Also, let's learn a little bit more about Sparrow, your favourite bull riding you've competed in.
Probably just in the CBR in general, mate. Just the calibre of bull riding and calibre of bulls. We at a normal rodeo, you just have one contract. At the CBRs, you'd have 4 or 5. Yeah, that's probably about it. Yeah.
And your biggest payout?
Biggest payout. The CBR finals at Rocky. The 2 bulls round the short go. It was a little over $9 grand, but for a rodeo series, the Awesome Force with the APRA. It was a 4 rodeo series. And then 4 rodeos, I picked up probably 5 or 6 grand, but then there was 20,000 bonus. So yeah, that was a good month. Yeah, they were probably the best.
Favourite bull?
Favourite bull, little bull of Gary McPhee's, no standards. Yeah, I got on him probably 6 or 7 times and won 5 bull rides on him. I always had a grin on my face when I ran back on Tuesday and I knew I had him.
What is your most disliked bull and why?
It's hard to say. I really didn't. I liked getting on anything, but Laurie had a bull, and I think he called him Yogi Bear. He was savage, and then you couldn't win a check on him, and sometimes he'd go at about 3 jumps, and then he'd just roll on you like a dog. He was no fun.
What's your highest score and what bull?
High score was 90 on a bull called Three Horns of Fitzsimmons's at Casino Beef Week. Back in sort of the 80s and that, and the 90s, and it was pretty hard to be more than 90. Like now in the PBR you can be 90 pretty easy. But yeah, he was a good bull, and I won the rodeo on him that night. I've been 89 a lot of times. Yeah, but that was my high score.
Was there a bull you wanted to get on but never drew, and why?
It was. I thought he should have won a couple of Australian bucking bulls a year. He's a bull of Happy Gills, Bambi. He's a big white bull, big horns. I've seen him buck a lot of times. He was always one I wanted to draw because you're going to win on him. I never got the chance to get on him, and I got on some of his calves. Yeah, but I never ever got to get on the old man himself. And yeah, I'm pretty good friends with Jason Gill. And, yeah, we still talk about it today. And Gilly will tell you he would have thrown me, but I think I would have rode him.
And most bulls you've been on in a week?
Probably when I was in the States, we used to do at least 4 rodeos a week. Yeah, like going to rodeos, but at home here in Australia, I'd get on 1 practice bull a week, and then, I'd try to apply myself probably 30% more rodeos than anyone else, so I'd try and get to 3 rodeos a weekend if I could. So yeah, in America, probably 5 to 6 a week.
Favourite sport outside Western sports?
My dad, he was pretty good at Speedway, so I like to watch Speedway on TV. They have the World Cup and that, and there's a couple of Aussies in there, so yeah, I like to watch it.
Favourite singer?
Favourite singer? I like that Luke Combs. I think he goes alright. John Party. I'm pretty easy going.
Yep. Favourite food?
Favourite food? Sandy makes a mean beef stroganoff. Other than that, she makes a pea and ham soup, and yeah, it's to die for.
Favourite hobbies?
I don't really have hobbies, mate. Like I said, I started rodeoing when I was 10-year-old. I didn't quit rodeo until I was 37, 38, something like that. And I didn't actually know what to do on the weekend. I worked 7 days a week from then, and then I just sort of hang out at home with Sandy and the dogs, and that's about it.
Where would you like to travel to?
I've always wanted to go to Europe and over to Egypt and stuff like that, see the pyramids. Something that interests me.
Now, recently you and your wife have taken over Mavericks Western Wear. How long have you guys taken over the reign of that Pacific business?
It's been, I think it's about 15 months now. It's kind of something, I've cut timber and rode bulls, that's all I've done my whole life, and Rick and Judy Trander, that owned it, they sponsored me when I was riding bulls, and Sandy's worked there for close on 20 years on and off, and it come up, and I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, wanted to give the tools away, and the opportunity come up to buy it, so we bought it, and yeah, I'm having fun.
And Mavericks Western Wear has a range of products. What are they?
We're probably one of the biggest retailers of cinch clothing in Australia. We have Ceratelli hats. I import them from New York. They're a company that's been around for over 100 years, probably one of the best beaver felt hats you can get. And then we have the Mavericks Shore hats. We have Boulay boots from Canada. They're a company that I've personally been involved with since I went to Canada in 1989. I think they're probably the best boot you can buy. Other than that, yeah, I've got no idea.
Now, you've also got the travelling shop for events. Where will we see you guys at post-COVID-19?
At the moment, we've been penciling with, Warwick Rodeo, the NCHA Futurity in Tamworth. At the moment, sort of the way the governments are in the States, we've sort of got to wait and see how everything goes, but we'll be trying to get to as many events as we can.
And Mavericks Western Wear also gives back to events, individuals, as sponsorships, endorsements. How important is it to your business to support Western sports?
It's real important to me, mate, because when I was growing up as a kid, sort of juniors and that, no one really looked after them. So we try to, with the NCHA, we try to sponsor their junior events. We are a sponsor for the NRA Junior Champions, ABCRA Junior Champions, and it's something that's been a big part of my life, my whole life. So, and I've got a lot of friends over all disciplines in equestrian. So, yeah, we try to give back what I got a lot out of the sport, so I try to give back what I can.
And what would be your advice when it comes to the lows of Western sports to get back to the highs and to get back to the winner's circle?
Well, just personally myself, I find, I used to find, you try not to dwell on things. You're going to have bad days. Try to, if you have a bad day, you do something wrong, you work out what you've done wrong, get over it, and don't take that into your next event. You know, that's about the simplest thing. And always believe in yourself. Always back yourself.
What was your routine through the week preparing physically, mentally before event, and what was your regular routine the day of a rodeo that guaranteed you competed at your best?
Well, through the week I worked for my dad and that, and I used to pretty much spend every day on a drum. But I'm sort of one of them guys that I thought about bull riding 24 hours a day. I'd sort of try to keep calm. I'd sort of get on one practice bull a week. I've had bad groin since I was a kid. So it was just that and sort of just try and stretch all week. I'd get to a rodeo. Always had to have I had a lucky pair of red jocks, or 2 pairs. Had to wear them. Had 2 pairs of red, white and blue socks. Had to put them on, left foot first. And when I got to the rodeo, I tried to just stay as calm as I could. And, yeah, because bull riding, it's a very mentally taxing sport. Yeah, the calmer you can stay until you get on, the better.
And what's Mark Sparrow Brennan's advice for competitors, men, women and children, advice with achieving success in Western sports or in life?
I think the main thing that's been instilled in me, and I try to help young guys, is always back yourself. Doesn't matter whether it's business or sport, always back yourself and have fun. If you're not having fun, why do it, you know? I know when I was riding bulls, a lot of people thought I was a little bit arrogant. We'd have Calcuttas. If I had a good bull drawn, I'd try and buy myself in Calcutta. Yeah, and I see guys like Todd Graham and that, you know, they go into a final. Just for one instance, I seen Todd at the Tournament Futurity. Like, most people take 3 beasts. He took 1 beast and backed himself on that, you know, and that's what you've got to do, you know. You've just got to believe in yourself and believe you can win, and I think it goes a long way.
Well, thank you there, Sparrow. Let's achieve success. Well, thank you viewers for watching episode 5 with myself, Brent Cann, and Mark Sparrow Brennan. Episode 6 is going to be an exciting one, as we'll be sitting down with the great all-around rodeo cowboy, horse trainer, cutting champion, Frank Green. Till then, happy trails.
Western sporting events coming your way, and you can find more details on these events' social media pages. The Victorian Futurity will be the 21st to the 27th of September, Wandoan Rodeo the 17th of October at the Wandoan Rodeo Grounds, 2020 NCHA Futurity at Tamworth, New South Wales will be the 27th October to the 8th of November. The Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity at Toowoomba, the 21st to the 29th of November. Then December I'll be off to New Zealand. Here's some great events to attend. The 6th, the Martinborough Bull Ride. 26th will be the Millers Flat Rodeo at the Millers Flat Rodeo Grounds. The 27th will be Many a Toto Rodeo at Ranfurly. 28th will be the Omarama Rodeo, always an awesome little community event. 30th, the rodeo next to Lake Tiarnell. 2nd of January, thousands flock to enjoy the Wanaka Rodeo and Canterbury Rodeo at the Mandeville Sports Ground, and a confirmed date will be announced soon. Thank you viewers for watching episode 5 of Letterbuck Pro Services Southern Western Trails. Please like and share the post, and also like my business page at Letterbuck Pro Services. Thank you to all the businesses and organisations who have supported the show, and these businesses do support Western sports, so please support them by either liking, sharing their social media pages, or inquiring about their services or products. The next episode will be uploaded to this page on the 23rd of July at 7 p.m. Queensland, Australia time. Our next visit is with a man that has put the name Cowboy in the dictionary. Australian Rodeo Champion, an NCHA Futurity Champion, and Ultimate Horseman winner, the legendary Mr. Frank Green. Episode 6 will be one not to be missed, so tell your friends and lock it in. And to finish the episode, please enjoy some footage of Brennan riding bulls. Happy trails.